So not surprisingly, Shimano North America released a whole bunch of new products coinciding with all the new products released in Japan. Now, out of all these products, I only found 2 items that were interesting, but let's check out these new products nonetheless. Now that means we're over here at Shimano North America's webpage. You can see right on the front page it says new for 2026, and they have a short promotional video that's going to show us all these products. So let's check it out. Well, all right, so nice quick high quality video briefly showing us all the new releases. And if you noticed at the very beginning, the first 2 reels that they featured are the 2 reels that I found interesting. So we're going to go back to Shimano North America's webpage, and it looks like they've decided to wisely mimic the style and design of Shimano Japan's webpage. So right here is the first reel we're going to talk about, that silver bait caster. That's going to be the new Tranx 400. So we're going to go to reels, casting, and boom, there we go. The new Tranx 400B. Now this is not surprising considering last year they updated the Tranx 300 with the 300B, but let's check out the new 400. So it looks like, yeah, there's a quick promo video for the Tranx 400, and let's check it out. All right, so just like the 300, it looks like this new Tranx 400 is going to be the best 400 size swim bait reel in the world. That's because all the new things that Shimano gave the new Tranx 300B, they've given to the 400, and that includes the core solid body, silent tune, the SVS Infinity Monster drive tune with the 8 brake arms and external adjustment, cross carbon drag, S30 spool, micro module gears, X-ship double bearing pinion support, and X-Protect. Now the thing with X-Protect is that Usually to protect the internals of reels like this that are often used in saltwater, people usually just coat the insides with grease. But that usually means that it gives those kind of reels a heavy winding feeling, a lot of resistance when turning the handle. But with X-Protect, it's more of a film instead of a grease. Think of it like Rain-X covering the internals of the reel. So it's a light coating that repels water, but it doesn't add any kind of resistance to any of the moving parts inside. So it's going to come in 2 gear ratios, 5.8 and a 7.6. And the size of the reel is probably going to be bigger than the 300, and that's because they have to stick a bigger spool that holds much more line. And just to show you just how much more line the 400 holds over the 300, it says here the mono capacity for 14 pound is 260 yards. So with the 300, 14 pound mono is only 180 yards. So you're looking at an extra 80 yards of 14 pound mono. Now, some of the information that I've read about this reel is that, of course, it is made for inshore saltwater use as well as freshwater, but this reel is made to target like really big fish. We're talking tarpon and even sturgeon. So we're talking fish that can grow well over 100 pounds. So yeah, it looks like the Tranx 400B is gonna be available, and I'm gonna check over here at Tackle Warehouse to see exactly when they're coming out. Oh, looks like the 5.8s are already at Tackle Warehouse in both left and right, while the 7.6s looks like they should be in stock any day now. Now, the cool thing about the 400 is that they didn't raise the price, which is a huge shock. It's only $369.99, which is the same price as the old model. Here's the old price for the old reel. Here's the new price for the new reel. While the Tranx 300, it went up in price like a few weeks after it came out. I think it started out like $300, now it's $350. So for $20 more, you can get the 400. Now, let's talk about the really big release that kind of surprised me, and it makes me wonder if America is truly ready for a reel like this. That reel is going to be what is considered the best lightweight quick response spinning reel in the world, and that is going to be the Vanquish. Now, if you're wondering, what is the Vanquish and why does it cost so much, coming in at well over $500, considering Shimano's got several other high-end spinning reels, like you can see the Twin Power is over $500. We have 2 EXSENCE reels that are well over $500 and $600. And then of course we have the mighty STELLA. That is well over $800, almost $900. So what is the point of the Vanquish, which looks to be another high-end spinning reel, when Shimano's got so many high-dollar spinning reels already? Well, let's go into the history of the Vanquish real quick. Now, the original Vanquish, first generation, came out way back in, I think, 2012. In fact, at the time, I was actually ordering physical catalogs for Shimano and DAIWA, and I remember the year when the Vanquish came out, they made a big deal about it and gave it its own special couple of pages in Shimano's catalog. Now, not being a spinning guy, I didn't realize what the big deal about it was. I thought it was just another spinning reel, but I was wrong. Now, with the Vanquish, Shimano created an entirely new class of spinning reel. That is the ultra lightweight, ultra low effort, low inertia, quick response spinning reel. And these type of reels are designed for people who want the ultimate lure control. So let's go back. To explain this a little bit better, you can really classify Shimano spinning reels into two classes now. The core solid, which right here is a perfect example, the twin power. You can see it says core solid. All right, another core solid would be the STELLA, and the STRADIC FM would be a core solid spinning reel. Ultegra, considered core solid. But then you have what they call the Magnum Light spinning reels. So we're looking at spinning reels like the EXSENCE, which are saltwater reels, and the Vanquish. The Vanquish was the original. Now, I think a few years ago, instead of calling him Magnum Light, they called him Quick Response. So your core solid reels are going to be your super smooth, really solid spinning reels with a ton of power and smoothness, while your Magnum Light reels are going to be the reels that have the ultralight rotors that are specially designed to be asymmetrical. And what the purpose of that is to give you the least amount of effort to turn the handle, but not only to turn the handle, but to stop the handle. And that gives you that pinpoint lure control for those of you who need that. So you can see, once again, the Vanquish is not cheap, but let's read about it. And it says, as the lightest reel in Shimano's Magnum Light spinning lineup, the Vanquish redefines ultra performance and on-water agility. Crafted for anglers who demand heightened sensitivity and control, it pairs a featherweight build with uncompromising strength and durability. Shimano's advanced Infinity technology suite delivers longer, smoother casts while enhancing wheeling power and overall responsiveness. Line management is optimized through the anti-twist fin, ensuring trouble-free performance by minimizing slack and tangles. Meanwhile, the upgraded Duracross drag system provides consistently smooth pressure and exceptional control under load. So, oh look, there's a promo video. Let's check it out real quick. All right. Now look at all these, I guess, technologies or marketing terms that Shimano has applied to the Vanquish. Now, of course, the Vanquish has been available in Japan for many years. And I guess for more detailed information, I would go to Shimano Japan's website. So apparently they're going to offer only 3 sizes here in America: 2500, 3000, and a 4000. That's kind of odd. But some things about the Vanquish are that the body is made of magnesium, while the rotor is CI4 plus. And once again, it's been designed, and you can see right here, there's a big hole on one side of the rotor, but it's also what they call asymmetrical. Maybe, nope, there's only 3 pictures of it. But once again, that is supposed to give you instant response when you turn the handle, and also giving you quick response when you want to stop the handle. Now, the Vanquish has spawned some competitors over at DAIWA, but the consensus is that it is still the best ultralight, ultra quick response spinning reel in the world. Now the question is America ready for a reel like this? And in my opinion, the answer is going to be yes and no. Now I say yes because there's already been an ultralight spinning reel that has I guess the low inertia Magnum light rotor, and it has been on Tackle Warehouse's bestsellers page for literally at least 10 years. And that reel is right here, the Vanquish. As you can see, it's still on the best-selling spinning reels list, even though, wow, the price has jumped up to almost $300. As you can see, the STRADIC FM is also on the list, but the Vanquish used to be known as the STRADIC CI4 Plus. So the quick response ultralight spinning reels do sell here in America, but is America willing to pay the $500+ not including tax for the Vanquish? I guess only time will tell. Alright guys, that's going to be it for the North America new releases coverage. I got one more video I want to do on a rod that came out in Japan, so be on the lookout for that. Alright guys, thanks a lot.